Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, Shamet Leonard are on the wing. Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Jackson in at point guard. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Over Anderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
That free throw, no good. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA. Brent, what are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
What's their chemistry?
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Wasted no time on that one.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pocket 6. Shamet with the steal. 5-on-3 break. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
First free throw is good. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Deflects the pass. Here's Valanciunas. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Well, the Grizzlies' coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
Kept alive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
free throw drops for Valanciunas. Second free throw, no good. Outside Jackson. Outside Leonard. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, with his developing handle, Leonard now has defenders at his mercy when on the bounce.
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. No good on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now here's Morant. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers. Jackson misses.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Shamet. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Brooks. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas, and he's good on the 3 ball. Valanciunas has got 7 points.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man, and the ball is right there.
Now here's Jackson. 8 points his last outing, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target with his 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Brooks outside. Feeds it to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's the pass to Leonard. Outside Jackson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Anderson inside. He's covered by Leonard. Anderson's shot is off.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Valanciunas against Zubac. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He said efficiency is a buzzword around the league, and that's Kawhi Leonard. He doesn't turn it over, doesn't take bad shots. He can give you 30 and never force a thing. Kevin, that doesn't sound like an easy assignment.
Thanks so much, David. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant with it. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside Jackson. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
and they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Replay angles are interesting. Brent, instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
Well, so many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angles.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wronged? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 5th is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Jackson dishes to Brooks. Now here's Morant. He's covered by Shamet. Valanciunas.
And the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Leonard, the pass to Williams. Shoots over Morant. The shot by Williams, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Melton passes to Jackson. Over Williams, and Jackson gets it to go.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Williams. A 24-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Leonard, the pass to Harrell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You got to at least honor the shot of Harrell there. Shows he can knock it down.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Now Morant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Now here's Jones. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Jang. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Jackson. Tipped away. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Good season for him last year. He put up about 20 points per game last season. 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now here's Harrell. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Here's Jackson. 8-point game. Pass to Melton. Kicks it to Jackson. Now here's Jang. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Josh Jackson. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies, trailing by 10. Zhang against Harrell. And Zhang kicks to Jones. Outside Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 10.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Memphis is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jones against Williams. Now here's Zhang. He's guarded closely. It's Jones on the wing. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the team. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Here's Melton, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Melton's got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies. Passes it to Harrell. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Williams. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And the rejection by Zhang.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Outside Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
It's Jackson with the drive. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Zhang gets it to go.
Well, Jackson just sharing the rock there with the teammate. Make the simple play.
Green left side. Harrell finds Williams. On deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Josh Jackson. Gorgie Dang is out there with Clark. Then it's Jones.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jones with the bounce pass.
Clippers foul call. Coffee. That's his first personal foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Knocks it loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Harrell finds Green. Jackson deciding where to go with it. The pass to Harrell. Clock at 4. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Jackson misses. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Pass to Jackson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. Ray, you suited up for 6 teams in your NBA career. What do you think about some of the front offices that you came across during that playing time?
I think when you find a front office, when you move from franchise to franchise, is what it is that they value most. And there were some franchises, quite frankly, Kevin, that I played for where they just wanted you to show up on time, get there, play the game, and leave. Those franchises end up having a lot of struggle to find some footing in the league. They also find trouble finding attraction from free agency because people understand the culture just isn't there. There are other teams that do so many other things well, Kevin. You feel so much more valued as a player throughout your course of your career. Those are the places that end up sticking with you. And I think the league is doing a great job from top to bottom, moving in that direction. Now, some are doing it better than others. That will always be the case. But the idea around finding more completeness for what it is you provide a player is a great thing for everybody.
Here's Clark. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
The Clippers trail. They get a hand on it. And it's Memphis on the break. And slam dunk by Clark.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Now here's Jackson. He has 5. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Harrell did everything he could there to try to get the and 1 opportunity. Let's see if he can knock down some free throws. Think about Montrezl Harrell and the type of energy and effort that he brought last year to this team to help solidify, I guess, most of the culture piece of what Steve Ballmer wants this franchise to be about. That's playing hard, playing with energy, and having some enthusiasm for the competition. Montrezl Harrell wraps all those things up pretty nicely in the way he plays.
That's good from Harrell. And Montrezl Harrell, Brent, beloved in the locker room.
Well, he's beloved because every night when you go out on the floor with him, you know what you're going to get. A guy who is incredibly competitive, passionate, knows his role, and plays with a physical presence that he doesn't shy away from anybody that's on the floor. That's infectious.
Here's Williams. After the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas, stolen. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jackson passes to Williams. Lets Let's go. That one off the back iron and out. Memphis leading. The dish to Morant. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The Grizzlies have been a winning team for most of the last decade. Injuries snapped their playoff streak back in 18, but the silver lining, a top draft pick they used to select Jaren Jackson.
That's good from Jackson. And in his rookie season, Jaren Jackson, the youngest player in the league, he seemed NBA ready.
And already he impacts the game on both ends of the floor. A ton of upside with this young man. He's already helping the Grizz win games.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And so Jackson nails both of them. And here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Leonard. The kick out to Williams. And the Clippers miss again.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Lou Williams.
And Morant is great at putting pressure on defenders, which in turn draws contact. And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
He misses the free throw. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Here's Williams. And the Clippers miss again.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Morant. No points in the game yet for him. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Leonard against Anderson to end the cold streak, and that one is good. And it's 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Morant with it. He's against Morris. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard dishes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Good awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
Morris against Anderson. Poked away. Outside Williams. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Jackson in the corner. Back to Anderson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Now here's Morant. Guarded by Jackson. Pass to Brooks. And here's Morant. And the rejection by Zubac. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morris finds Jackson. Shoots the three. Brooks grabs the board. Grizzlies have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And there's the pass to Melton. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Grizzlies had missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Landry Shamet's checked in for Lou Williams. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Morris. To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's sent back by Morris.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
Leonard kicks to Shamet. Up top, Leonard. He's coming off a 31-point game against Sacramento.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Passes it to Morant. And the pass to Melton. He kicks to Morant. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 5 points so far.
So tough to guard. When Morant is rising and firing like that, basically impossible to stop.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Knocked loose. Pass to Morris. Launches it. That one doesn't go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant passes to Valanciunas. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Zubac. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Leonard. To halt the run. The shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant with it. 5 points in the game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. 6th in scoring. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Now, here is Morris. Ball's knocked loose, and Leonard has it in the corner. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Now the feed to Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Leonard. Here's Shamet. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Milton passes to Brooks. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. Feeds it to Jackson. Out to Brooks. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Leonard. The Grizzlies pull it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
He gets it in there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Clippers trail by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Green's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson comes in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Here's Leonard. He's got 9. Good on the shot. Leonard's got 11 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
On the wing, Jackson from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to the Kings. Here's Leonard. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
For Memphis, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. First one falls for him.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And he makes both free throws. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Shamet. 6 points for him. Loads it up there for Harrell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Now here's Jones. Over Jackson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Jonas, good first half for you getting the ball inside, and you look really aggressive out there.
I'm just doing my job, what I need to do, you know, be active in the paint, rebound, get some touches, go for work.
Always good to see a big man who plays big. Thanks, Jonas. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Jonas Valanciunas putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 block shots, and 6 rebounds. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. What do you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. I It was what they needed. The jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you can get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Shamet Leonard are on the wing. Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 11-point game. Up top, Morris. And here is Shamet. Passes to Leonard. 5 to shoot. It's tipped out of bounds. Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletic.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. On the wing, Jackson. Over Jackson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 6 points for Jaren Jackson. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. Back to Brooks. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard inside, working on Anderson. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. It's blocked.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Poke loose. Leonard draws the double. Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 3. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Morant. He's got 7. And another miss by Memphis.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And that one's good. Shamet.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Now the pass to Jackson. Inside. No good from Valanciunas.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here is Morris. He has 6. A 3 from Leonard. And that one is off. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Out to Brooks, trying to get something going. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers trail by 8. Shamet the pass to Jackson. Now Zubac. Morris outside. Here's Shamet. D right on him. Hits it from three-point range. Shamet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Morant with it. He has 7, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Anderson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Lou Williams is checked in for Jackson. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Here's Los Angeles now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Leonard on the wing, defended by Anderson.
Good positioning. Anderson outstanding at staying in front of his man and using his length and contesting.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. And Memphis turns it over again. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Grizzlies also making a change. Clark's checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. Now Shamet. He's got 12. Kicks to Williams. Back to Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. He had a strong showing last season. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Well, free throw drops for Leonard.
Well, the wingspan and the timing that Kawhi Leonard has is really remarkable. He utilizes those strengths to dominate both ends of an NBA floor.
Leonard hits them both. Memphis leading by 3. Timeout called the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Grizzlies have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. 2 shots. And he makes the first.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable, an all-around player with a bright future.
And Memphis making a change here. Melton's checked in. And so he hits both. And here is Los Angeles now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Nobody near Williams. Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got 5.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 13. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Williams. Morant passes to Melton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Anderson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Just 2 to shoot. Jones, that's for 2. Here's Clark. Green with the rebound. Here now the Clippers. They're on a 16-5 run. Got a piece of it. Jones with it. Williams picks him up. Jones against Williams. Jones kicks to Zhang. And another miss by Memphis. For Los Angeles, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. It's stolen by Jones. Outside Jackson. Over Harrell. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game.
Wanting to become more consistent as a threat, especially from the mid-range. Nice to see Josh knock that down.
Down low. And Gorgie Zhang is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harrell finds Green. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Harrell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Harrell's got 7 points in the game.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
Here's Clark. He's got 12. To the wing on the left. Melton feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Harrell.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Williams for 3. Excellent D that time from Jones. Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Jackson. He kicks it to Jones. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game.
Well, when Jackson's shooting like this off the pass, I just think he's so much better. Good preparation with the feet that time.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Green. In the corner, Shamet with it. And the Clippers miss again. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Passes it to Clark. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Jackson. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes to Jang. Jones, that's for 2, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
To the middle, and that one's good. Shamet's got 8 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Clark nails both of them. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Williams, and the rejection by Jang. Now here's Jones. He's defended by Harrell. Low block shot, and it's good off the glass. Jang's got 5 points so far.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Shamet. And so he makes both from the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
1:25 left to play here in the third. Clark dishes to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Landry Shamet.
Reggie Jackson.
Shot clock at 2. Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Clark. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Clark. And so Clark nails both of them. 1:09 left in the third. Outside Jackson. From deep. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Jackson kicks to Jones. The pass to Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. That one is off. Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Jackson against Jones. Outside Williams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's now 11 points for Williams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones, the pass to Brooks. And the basket is good. Brooks has got his first bucket in this one.
And when the size advantage. wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Shot's good by Williams.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
Brooks outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Clark. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Harrell, and Marcus Morris subbed in for Jermichael Green. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Morant's checked in. And so Clark nails both of them.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Outside Jackson. Knocked loose. Here's Williams, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Williams for 3. Shot clock at 4. Yes, and the foul. That one's on Morant.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Poke loose. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Morant. From past the arc. That one doesn't drop.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Outside Williams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game.
So good at scoring over the defense, Lou Williams. It's like he's better under pressure or with more difficult shots from time to time.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Morant with it. Brooks outside. 4 on the clock. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Clock at 2. Morant.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Morris with the ball. Over in the corner, Zubac. Left side Jackson. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
and not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier are finally finding the bottom of the net.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Morant. Passes it to Jackson. A fader. Yep, it counts. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Los Angeles. Williams finds Leonard. Tipped away. Stolen by Anderson. There's the lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Now Williams. The pass to Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for your Clippers, Kawhi Leonard. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Anderson outside. Ball's knocked loose on the wing. Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Let this be a reminder, when you're going up for a shot, it's always important to know where Kawhi Leonard may be lurking.
On the clock. No good that time. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 15-6 run. Shamet with it. He's picked up by Morant. Morant comes with the double team. Shamet finds Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Morant. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Shamet up top. Williams looking around. It's up a 3, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Now here's Morant. Good work defensively by Morris, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Fades. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And that's 12 points for Jaren Jackson.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And the Clippers call time here. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Lou Williams.
And he lit a fire for them with his three-point shooting tonight. He's drained 6 bombs, and that's a huge component of their offense. And he hasn't just been chucking them up either. His shot selection has been terrific.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Grizzlies now. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Anderson outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Morris with the block. In the corner. Shamet with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Brooks outside. Zubats against Valanciunas on the mark with the 15-footer. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Now here's Williams. Shoots over Morant. And again, it's the Clippers missing. To Valanciunas. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. From downtown, but he recovers it. Back to Shamet. Outside Leonard takes a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Anderson dishes to Morant. Passes it to Valanciunas, and it's Brooks in the corner. To the paint. Here's Morant, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists in the game, and the Clippers call time here. They're down by 3. 1:52 left in the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Leonard trying to end the drought. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's the pass to Morant. Valanciunas with the ball. And here's Anderson from the arc. Connects from three-point range. And now a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, so important that Anderson can step up and knock down shots like that.
Leonard against Anderson. Leonard inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Morant. And the rejection by Zubats.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Now here's Brooks after the miss from Reggie Jackson. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it's Morant missing.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And the call time here. They're trailing by 5. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Shot from the inbound. Valanciunas grabs the board. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Memphis, Jonas Valanciunas. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Leonard on the wing, over Valanciunas. It counts, and now they trail by just 4.
And now the go-to guy in these situations, Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Laurent. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Lets it go from deep. Nails the triple.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're leading by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
What a shot! Amazing!
Unreal.
What a shot! Just when you think the game is over, he's able to knock it down from deep.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Shamet Leonard are on the wing. Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Jackson looking it over. Clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Valanciunas has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. Over Anderson. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. 27 points for Kawhi Leonard.
That's a quick move, and that's a soft touch. That's mid-range opportunities for Kawhi Leonard to cash in on.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his third foul of the game. As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Jackson passes to Morant. Poked away. Stolen by Jackson.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Pass to Leonard. Out to Morris. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Anderson outside. He dishes it to Morant. 5 on the clock, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. It's Jackson with the drive.
Grizzlies foul call. Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Clippers, Reggie Jackson. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his 5th foul. Brooks outside. Outside Jackson. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. It's good.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Anderson against Leonard, and Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. He kicks it to Morant. 6 to shoot. Here's Anderson. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Leonard gets it to go.
Oh, you could see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the big shot to help the team out.
Morant with it. Here's Valanciunas. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now here's Jackson. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Passes it to Anderson. Shoots over Leonard. Doesn't go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Morris. And the rejection by Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Inside, Valanciunas. No good with the layup.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Yes!
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Jones checked in for Memphis.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 6. 26 seconds left in the first overtime. Brooks finds Jones inside. At the top of the key, Brooks. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. The kick out to Anderson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So the Clippers with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.